Hi everyone, welcome to One Bucket Nation and Personal Finance with your girl terrelldinkins. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. Well, I'm sure quite a few of you have the week off, and in Atlanta it's raining, so many of you are probably sitting at home bored. Last week, if you didn't get an opportunity, go back and listen to my video. But what I asked my listeners to do was to go into their app store and download a time value of money calculator. As you can see here in this example, there are a lot of time value money calculators that are out there, and they're completely free. So this week, what I want to do is share with you or show you how to utilize a calculator. I truly believe that learning how to use this calculator and playing with the computations on the calculator saved me. It gave me hope. And I learned early what it would take for me to be where I am today, what it would take for me to build up wealth. So if you have your calculator, pull it out. And I want to just kind of briefly walk you through what all of these little moving parts mean. So the first area on your calculator is PV, or the present value. Present value just means what do you have on hand right now. The second area is your PMT, or payment amount. And that can mean a couple of things. You may want to solve for what kind of payment you need to reach $1 million, which is what we're going to be playing with today. Or what you need to put away to reach your $1 million. Your future value just means what is your future going to look like financially. In this case, we're going to be solving for the future value of $1 million. Your annual rate just means the rate of return that you can get. And as you can tell, and I've shared with you over and over again, you're just not going to make a lot of money getting your 1% rate of return in a bank account. And finally, the period, how many years you will need in order for you to reach your goal. So let's do our first calculation, and we're going to call this person Sally. Sally is 25 years old. She has decided that she wants to retire at the age of 65, and she wants to retire with $1 million. Now, granted, $1 million may not be worth a whole lot in the future, but for the sake of this calculation, that's what we're going to be using. So here's why it's so important to start early. In this example with Sally, if she started today at the age of 25 and her goal is to get to $1 million by the time she's 65 years old, and she starts with zero, her present value is zero, meaning she has no money, then she will only need to save up a little over $4,600 per year at a 7% rate of return in order for her to get to $1 million. And let's take Paul, who decides to wait till he's 40. He had a great time in his 20s and 30s, but he saved up $10,000. So Paul starts out with $10,000. He's 40 years old. He wants $1 million by the time he gets 65. But in this case, in order for Paul to get $1 million by the time he is 65 years old, he needs to save up over $15,000 per year. So what's the lesson here? You need to start early. You need to adjust your lifestyle if you want to build wealth. And you also need to go beyond just putting money in a checking and a savings account in order for you to get some rate of returns like the 7% that we used in our example. Okay. So the reason why I wanted to go over this with you today is because it really did give me hope. I started running these calculations when I was younger. I was really hopeful that if I could get some great rates of returns on my investments, that I could retire comfortably. Okay. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to play with these calculations. Think about how you want your future to look, and look, get back with me. I would love to hear back from you. So if you have any questions or comments or anything you would like to hear, please leave your comments below. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and share this video with your friends, okay? Share my page with your friends. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Have a safe and happy holiday, and I will see you in 2020. Bye-bye.